GPT. We had our own private chat GPT. You could like train it with 100 peer-reviewed studies. And if I
Yeah.
asked you for something that's relevant to those studies, it would tell me that and not all of the massive internet it's been trained on.
Yes, that's how it has to be. Like you genuinely, like you're saying, you couldn't teach a model from the ground up how to process language just from medical information. Like that doesn't seem attainable. And I think that's what
Right.
you're
And then
saying.
speak Latin.
Yeah, I think that's what you're saying is like you don't think they're going to be able to do that. And I
I
don't think that's
still
what they're going to do. I think they're going to do that last small percentage of training. And that's pretty common for like anybody using large language models. They use like that open source llama and they do the training on top of it.
let's say I had 12 peer-reviewed studies that say added sugar's bad, right? And I gave that to Chat GPT. Can it really override with that information all
Yeah,
the massive amounts of the internet telling it's fine? Like that preference works.
yeah, I don't think that's too hard. The issue is I think that exploits the fact that it's not that hard to change what LLM outputs.
Really?
Like I don't I think like if you were like trying to be devious and trick it, I think you could probably if it was trained on those 10 things, 10 peer-reviewed studies, you could probably trick it to kind of not say what was in those. But if you're genuinely just wanting to get the information as a user, you're not going to be trying to trick it. Like it'd be pretty hard for it to mess up.
Yeah, that kind of makes me not like LLMs as much.
Hey,
Like I've
they're
seen the fishy
they're
stuff, the fishy
super
outputs.
they can be super deceptive because they're like this super smart, almost what feels like to be a being that you can tell it to really do whatever you want it to do.
Like
Like
you're
you
really
could,
smart, but I want you to be dumb in this area. I want you
yeah,
to be
yeah,
wrong.
and that's going to be the future we gotta kind of live with
It.
and continue to be be smart on our end to what we trust.